Out with the old, in with the new. Hey guys, Jason Rusnak here at the Real Grey Bruce with the XP Realty Brokerage. As a real estate agent, the struggle is real with this guy, right? So we know when we're trying to measure rooms, we're knocking over end tables or plants or whatever. We're scraping the floor and scraping walls. We have to pay somebody just to hold the end of a measuring tape. None of this makes sense, you guys. Technology has advanced. I'm not trying to take away from the measuring tape because it's tried and true and works, but there's better systems. If you're going out there independently and you're acting as a real estate agent and you just need some quick measurements, and I came across this guy here. And so this is the MILESEED. It's the D5. There's two different options here. There's the 70 or the 120. I opted for the 70 because, to be honest, I've never been in a residential home where the width or length of the room is greater than 70 meters and or the height of the ceiling is greater than 70 meters. If you've been in a residential home and it's greater than 70 meters, either length, width, or height, you let me know because I would love to see a pic. I would love to see that home. So this one is more than enough for what I'm doing in my application as a real estate agent. As far as it working outside, I haven't had great luck with it just because the laser itself isn't bright enough. And so it's been difficult for me to get any readings outside, but inside it's absolutely amazing. And the cat loves it. Cat can chase around the laser. But anyways, this is what it looks like. So very small, very compact, and easy to use to navigate with. I'm not going to go into an in-depth review as far as all the different measuring things it can do. I honestly purchased this, and if you're a real estate agent, you're purchasing it for the same thing. You just want to be able to do length and width to get your square footage and be able to do your ceiling height without knocking stuff off end tables or having to climb over things or bending and getting inaccurate measurements. This thing is absolutely amazing at just getting those basic measurements and doing those auto calculations for you. So it takes away those manual calculations. I can measure the width and length of a room and it will automatically calculate the square footage. You can either do it in meters and or feet, and it's just an amazing tool. The other thing that I love about this is that it banks your readings, and so if I did the square footage of one room, it'll hold that and put it in a folder. I think it'll save up to 30 different readings, which is awesome, so I can go and measure an entire home and then come back and sit down and just go through and record my measurements if I have to do that, versus having to write them down every single time, which is just, again, a bit of a pain. So it'll bank, I think, up to 30. But yeah, I love it. It's easy to navigate through the menu as well as far as finding, the area. It does volume and some other different measurements that I learned probably in grade 11 math or something like that. But honestly, again, for what we need it for as real estate agents, a simple, quick length, width, give you the square footage, get your ceiling height. It is an amazing tool for that. Again, easy to navigate through the menus. You measure from the top and or the bottom. I always use the bottom because I'm setting it on the floor, quickly just getting that single reading, boom. There's my height. I butt it up against the wall. I'm either getting my width or length to calculate the square footage. So simple, easy, very proficient. Let's just do a quick little reading here off my hand to the ceiling so you can see. I have it on the single line here, which is indicated up here. I'm just going to push this measure thing. Takes the reading, as simple as that. So from my hand to the ceiling, it was 3 feet, 1 inches, and 13/16, which is fabulous, right? As quick as that. So I can walk around and get all of those readings instead of fighting with the up to the ceiling and then bending it and trying to find it on the floor. And I'm sure there's other, systems for that, but this is just exponentially easier when, again, I can just sit there, put it on my hand or on the floor or on the wall. Again, measuring from the back, you can easily set the distance for the back. You use this button right here to do that. But anyways, you can set it for the back or the front of the unit. And I just go on and simply take my reading here. Boom. And it's done. This one was 3 feet, 3 inches, and 7/16. As simple as that. So I don't know why, if you're still using this, why you'd want to use that when for $45 you can get your hands on one of these. super quick shipping. I think it was 2 or 3 days that it got to my house. And again, that's $45 Canadian. I'll put the link in my description. And honestly, guys, I'm just hoping that this helps somebody, because if you've been struggling with the measuring tape, this is just such a lifesaver from a convenience standpoint and accuracy as well. It's +2, -2 millimeters as far as accuracy goes. And I've tested it out with the measuring tape and it is stinking accurate. So anyways, there you go, guys. Just a quick little, here you are on a product that I think is super useful for real estate agents, realtors, and yeah, hope that helps. Jason Rusnak here at the Real Grey Bruce with the XP Realty Brokerage. Cheers.